Okay, good morning everyone. Shalom Aleichem. Bruchim Abam. We're continuing in Mishna Berura Daf Hashavua. We are learning Siman Nun Tes Sifhei. Siman Nun Tes Sifhei. Imta Birchas Yoitzer. Be'inyan shetzarach lamed acher tachtav. If someone made a mistake in Birchas Yoitzer in a way that someone has to take his place, what does that mean? The guy cannot get back to his place. He's stumbling and mumbling, and he cannot recover. So you got to get a new Chazan. The guy got so flustered and discombobulated that we need to put up a new Chazan. Imtam mikadusha ve'elach. If he made a mistake from kedusha and on, ein hasheni tzarich lahaschal mimakom shepasek. The second guy only has to begin from where he stopped. What does that mean? Dahain haga. Dahainu shemaschal mikadusha ve'elach. That is, he started from Kedusha and on. He started from Kedusha and on. So if the first guy made a mistake after Kedusha, the second guy could pick it up after Kedusha. But if the first guy made a mistake before the Kedusha, the second guy has to pick it up from the beginning. It says in Mishna Berura, Tachtav, he can't get back to his place. Mikadusha ve'elach, what does that mean? Dahainu b'ha'oifanim or b'lakel baruch ni'imais. He made a mistake in v'oifanim or lakel baruch ni'imais. Ve'elach. In b'oifanim ta'a, if he made a mistake in oifanim, tzarich lahaschel me v'ha'oifanim. If he made a mistake in oifanim, he has to start from v'oifanim. Meaning, if he made a mistake in the words V'oifanim, he starts from V'oifanim. Normally we hold that if someone makes a mistake, you have to go back to the beginning of the bracha. The new guy has to take it to the beginning of the bracha. Even though we paskin later on in Siman Kuf Chavav, the second guy has to begin from the beginning of the bracha where the first guy made a mistake. Shani hacha, here it's different. The mikivan sha'anu kadosh kadosh kadosh. Once they answered kadosh kadosh kadosh, misham ve'elach ketchilas bracha dami. From there and on, it's like the beginning of the bracha. So kadosh, kadosh, kadosh sort of makes it that there's a new beginning. So if you made a mistake in V'oifanim, you start from V'oifanim. If you make a mistake in Lakel Baruch, you start from Lakel Baruch. And if you make a mistake in before, you got to start from the beginning. But kadosh, kadosh, kadosh makes it a new bracha. Now by Chazar's Hashatz, if the Tzibor said Kedusha, the new Chazan has to go back to the beginning of the Shemona Esrei. We don't say, once you say Kadosh, 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 it's like a new beginning. But the Rav Shlomo Zalman explains in Shal Shuvas Mincha Shloimeh, Siman Beis, that the Kedusha of Yoitzer is not a chelek of the Iker Nusach HaBracha. Therefore, it's like a new bracha, and you could start from there. But Kedusha of Chazar Hashatz, it's a chelek of the Iker Nusach of the bracha of Atar Kadosh. Therefore, it's not considered like the beginning of the bracha. Fine. Let us continue. Barosh, you start from the beginning. She'ein cholkim bracha achas l'shtayim. Normally, you don't divide one bracha into two, except, like we mentioned, once you said kadosh, 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 it's like a new bracha. V'zeh dafka izman she'enogin l'hoitzer birchas Shema. This is all talking about that you have to start from the beginning where the Chazan was moitzi everyone in birchas Shema. Aval kahayim, but nowadays shehaminog, that the minog is shekol echad mevarch la'atzma, that everyone makes the bracha themselves. Ve'ein shom echad yoitzer birchas shliach tzibor, and there's no individual who's being yoitze in the bracha the shliach tzibor. Im neshtate ka shliach tzibor brachas yoitzer. If the shliach tzibor was silent, he became a mute in the bracha of yoitzer. Or in any bracha, lavad mitfila, besides Shemana Esrei, the second guy is not allowed to go back and begin from a place that the person who's going back already said. Meaning, think about what's happening over here. A guy became a mute in the middle of the bracha of Yotzer Ar. So when the new guy comes, we say the new guy should start from the beginning if it happened before Kedusha. What do you mean the new guy should start from the beginning? The new guy already said that part of the bracha. He already said Hashem's name. He's going to go back and say Hashem's name again, another bracha? The answer is yeah. You know why? Because he's being moitzi people. So even though he said it, but he has to be moitzi, the people were not yotzei. Even though you could ask, but they heard it. But apparently then he could go back and say it. Mashein Kain, nowadays, where he's not actually being moitzi anybody, so then he just continues where the first guy left off. Siman Samach, Din Brachos the Krias Shema, Vim Tzricha Kavana. The laws of Brachos for Krias Shema, and does Krias Shema need Kavana? Let's do Sif Aleph. Bracha Shniya, the second bracha, Ahavas Olam. The minhag of Sfardim is to say Ahavas Olam, and the Rambam says minhag Ashkenaz v'yesh omrim Ahava Rabba v'chei noegim b'chol Ashkenaz. Ve'eno Pesachas b'Baruch, it doesn't begin with the Baruch B'nei Smucha l'Berchas Yotzer Ar. Then he Poiteras Birchas HaTorah. If it exempts Birchas HaTorah, Ayin La'el Siman Mem Zayin. Says the Mishna Berura, Ahavas Olam Perush Tchilas habracha maschelas Ahavas Olam. Aval kol nusach habracha v'chasima v'chasimasa hi k'moshe anu omrim Birchas Ahava Rabba. When the Mechaber says Ahavas Olam, he means just the starter. Afla deyazu. V'chei noyagin, that's the minhag to say Ahava Rabba, hainu b'bayka, v'erev noyagin loimer Ahavas Olam, v'atam shenogin loimer b'bayka Ahava Rabba, mishum d'chsiv, chadashim la b'karim, Rabba ha-emunasech, avchozal charchila b'diyaved, afim omer koha nusul shavasel ma'bayka yotzi dechavasek. B'diyaved, if you said the whole nighttime bracha in the morning, you are Yotzei. Now if you remembered that you said the wrong nusach before you said Hashem's name in the end of the bracha, so later on we learn by Emes V'Yatziv that you could go back to the beginning of the bracha. Once you said Hashem's name, you finish it. And l'char you finish it, Reb Chaim Kanievsky says that means, in other words, let's say somebody in the morning said Ahavas Olam Avdana, Baruch Ato Hashem, don't finish Oyev Amo Yisrael, finish Haboicher Be'amo Yisrael Be'ahava. Okay, Rabbi, so we're going to hold it over here. We'll pick it up here Wednesday. Okay?